I do have to thank you for getting into Twitch, and because a lot of bands now are obviously doing Twitch. Lots of bands doing Twitch. Knotfest, which I'm a part of now. When they started the Twitch channel, they needed content. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, let's do some stuff on their Twitch channel." And then with that, I got to go to Knotfest Iowa. Saw you at Knotfest Iowa.
Oh, hell yes. That was the best US show of our career. That was so amazing.
It was funny listening to it because we streamed live on Twitch from Knotfest, and it was funny while we were streaming, we were hearing that you were streaming, and it was like this big, smorgasbord of streaming going on. But as I was watching you guys, you could tell you guys were having fun. You could tell it was a huge crowd. It's fun seeing the crowds, the photos that Sarah, right? Sarah that does your photos.
Yep, Sarah Dope. Yep, from Astro.
She did all the behind, because from where I was, it didn't seem like there were that many people. But once you saw it from the stage, you're like, oh my God, there's so
30,000, man. 30,000 in freaking Iowa. That's so awesome, man. And I love Slipknot so much. I mean, look what they're essentially doing for you as well. You're on their, you're on their Knotfest podcast. For me, they brought us out on their All Hope Is Gone tour. They put us on multiple Knotfests. Slipknot has always been a champion of underground bands and helping make them above ground bands, which is so awesome. Bands like us, having Knocked Loose and Turnstile and Fever 333 and Gatecreeper. I mean, Gatecreeper is one of the sickest bands on the planet, and they had them on the festival. It was their first festival they ever played. I love that so much that Slipknot does that. And the more bands that are able to bring out bands that they love, they're able to secure the futures of the generations of music that we back and love. That's why when we go on tour, we try to only bring out bands that we truly love, that we know our fans love, bands that we feel like. The last UK European run we did, it was Venom Prison, Power Trip, Code Orange, and Trivium. I mean, that's an insane lineup. The last US 2 runs we did was Fit for an Autopsy, While She Sleeps, Arch Enemy, and Trivium. Then it was Light the Torch, Avatar, Trivium. Just really, really cool runs. And I feel like that's what keeps it going. That's what keeps the future looking good for all of us.
Talk a little bit about the Metal Tour of the Year, because obviously it was the Metal Tour of the Year. It was an insane package.
It was amazing. What was so great about it as well, in a time that we see bands like, we can't make this show, or we're losing a week of shows, or we're losing 2 weeks of shows. What's so amazing is that for us, we didn't miss one show of the entire run. It was 5,000 to 10,000 people a night. For metal, that's amazing. That's tough, especially for 4 bands, none of which are like radio rock superstar bands. Like, those are the ones that we always see that can draw the places. But when it comes down to 4 heavy bands who all came from the underground, you'll do 5,000 to 10,000 people a night for 26 shows. That's insane. Yes, we missed Canada because different country borderline restrictions, but we're able to move that and hopefully secure Metal Tour of the Year Part 2. Tour was amazing. Took every single freaking precaution in the world, though. Like, I got the vaccine. I got COVID afterwards. I had breakthrough infection. It wasn't horrible. It was like 5 to 7 days of feeling meh. But even though I was immune, I could not get it or transmit it or get it again. I still abided by the policy of the tour, masked everywhere, stayed away from everyone other than our own bus to keep the shows going. Like, sure, that doesn't sound like the most fun way to tour. However, we still had a blast. Like, I mean, we played Call of Duty in the dressing room all day and watched the bands we wanted to see and drank beers on days off. So it was a really fantastic tour. It was a blast. We kept every precaution just to make sure we didn't miss one single dang show. And it was just awesome.